for his services to the nation. He was conferred, he was a speaker, the officer of the Federal Republic.
Uche has served on several committees of
Ninth, Right Honorable Austin Okpara,
Selection and Committee on the Review of the 1990
Officer of the Federal Republic.
Notable bills as well.
Former legislator, represented Port Harcourt II in the House of Representatives. Honorable Austin Okpara became the Deputy Speaker of the House and served the nation with distinction. While in the House, he functioned as chairman or deputy chairman of several House committees, sponsored several bills, the most notable of which is the gas reinjection bill, which till now stands out as one of the most people-oriented legislation. He was a member of the ECOWAS Parliament, as well as also a member of the Governing Council of the Inter-Parliamentary Union between 2003 and 2007. He has been conferred with many awards, including the Officer of the Federal Republic. He's a Knight of St. Christopher, and he also has the Kwame Nkrumah African Leadership Award, amongst others. He is married to Honorable Justice Margaret Okpara, and they have children, of course. Next, Senator George Thompson Sekebo, C-O-N. Distinguished Senator representing Rivers East in the Senate. He is a third-term senator and a ranking member of the upper legislative chambers. Senator Sekebo has served as chairman of the then Okreka Oyiwo Tai Eleme local government area and was the first chairman of Okreka local government in 1989. He was special advisor on projects to the government of Rivers State from 1999 to 2003. Went to the House of Representatives from 2003 to 2007. Then elected in 2007 to the Senate. He has authored several books and is an avid reader. His hobbies include, of course, reading, writing, and listening to good music. Honorable Betty Apiafi. Honorable Betty Apiafi, first female legislator to serve Rivers State at the National Assembly. She had a distinguished career in the finance sector, where she served in the Nigerian Agricultural and Cooperative Bank in Kaduna, employed as a financial analyst by Associated Ventures Capital Funds in Lagos, and later joined All-State Trust Bank as a pioneer staff and had a career spanning over 18 years. Worked with JP Morgan Chase Bank of New York and Mellon Bank of Philadelphia. She left as a deputy general manager to actualize a God-given vision when she ventured into politics. The Honorable Justice Adolphus Karibi White, PhD, CON, CFR. Dr. Adolphus Godwin Karibi White, a foremost judicial titan, is the first Rivers man to be appointed a Justice of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. He was a judge and the Vice President of the International Criminal Court for the former Yugoslavia, sitting at The Hague. Justice Karibi White holds the honor of having practiced law worked in the Ministry of Justice, taught in the university, and served from the lowest court to the highest court in Nigeria and abroad. Honorable Dr. Josiah Jamabo, please get set. Honorable Dr. Josiah Jamabo, first Rivers person, posthumous award, please. Representative, 1916 to 1995. He was the first Rivers person to be appointed a federal minister, a renowned pharmacist in his lifetime, philanthropist, and a politician who relentlessly promoted Rivers people's welfare. He was the Secretary General of the Niger Delta Congress that was foremost in the creation of Rivers State. Honorable Justice Mary Okego Odeli, CFR, JSC.
This award
Justice
elicited a round of
Mary
applause
Odeli
from the crowd.
is the first woman to be so appointed to the Supreme Court from Rivers State. She started her career as a principal state counsel in Abeokuta in 1977, worked in the same capacity in Benin, and then moved to the magistrate grade 3 in Benin. She relocated to Port Harcourt and served as a magistrate of various grades before being appointed to the High Court of Rivers State. She served in the Court of Appeal before moving on to the Supreme Court of Nigeria on 23rd June 2011. Honorable Justice Sotonye Denton West, JCA, Justice of the Court of Appeal.
Justice Odeli is not just one of the, is not the first Rivers person to get to that position, but the first Rivers woman to be appointed in the Supreme Court.
She was called to bar in 1971 and practiced in Lagos before returning to Port Harcourt, where she was head of chambers from its inception in 1973 to 1986, when she was elevated to the bench as a justice of the Rivers State High Court. She was sworn in as a justice of the Court of Appeal on the 22nd of July 2005 and served in various jurisdictions, including Lagos, Ibadan, Enugu, Ilorin, Ado-Ekiti, Yola, and Akure divisions. She was the pioneer presiding justice of the Yola division of the Court of Appeal. Honorable Justice Obie Daniel Kalio, Justice of the Court of Appeal. Honorable Justice Obie Daniel Kalio started his public service career as a state counsel in Rivers State Ministry of Justice. He first served in the Civil Litigation Department, but was spotted as a promising legal draftsman and transferred to the Legal Drafting Department. At the time, the Legal Drafting Department was the de facto organ of government charged with making laws for the assent of the military governor or the military administrator of Rivers State. Today, many of the laws drafted by that department remain in the statute books of Rivers State as extant laws of the state. He became Director of Legal Drafting, then he was elevated to the High Court bench in 1995. In 1990, the British government, as part of its technical cooperation, sponsored him and others from across the Commonwealth for an advanced course in legislative drafting at the Institute of Advanced Legal Studies of the University of London. In 2002, the Nigerian Bar Association Port Harcourt branch gave him an award of excellence as the best judge of Rivers State.